Alright, everybody, what's up? This is my AEW Fighter Fest Night 1 review. Let's get right into this review tonight. AEW Fighter Fest Night 1 was really disappointing. There wasn't but two matches I enjoyed, and I'm going to tell you what those guys are when I get into this review tonight. So let's start it off. This is my AEW review. Fighter Fest Night 1 review, so let's get right into it. To start off the show, we had MJF and Wardlow versus Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. This was your just an ordinary run-of-the-mill tag team match with MJF and Wardlow versus Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. This was just your ordinary run-of-the-mill tag team match. There wasn't really much to it. It was kind of a quick match. It was kind of just alright for what it was. Nothing about this match really stood out between MJF and Wardlow versus Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy to kick off the first night of AEW Fighter Fest Night 1. This match didn't really stand out. This match was over kind of quick. These men didn't get a lot of time to work. It felt like this had to go out there and rush. Go out there, get your spots in, get this match over with. This is how I kind of felt about this tag team match tonight with MJF and Wardlow versus Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus on night one of Fighter Fest for AEW. I felt like this match was rushed. I felt like Tony Khan told him to go out there, get your spots in, get it done, get this match over with. And this match was over kind of quick. Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy pick up the win over MJF and Wardlow. This match was over kind of quick. It felt like this match was rushed. It felt like Tony Khan told these two tag teams, go out there, get your spots in, get this match over with. And it felt like this match was just rush. Hurry, get your spots in and get the match over with. That's the kind of way I felt about this tag team match on the first night of AEW Fighter Fest on night 1 between MJF and Wardlow versus Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. I felt like this match was just rushed. It didn't feel like it had any rhythm to it. It felt like they were just being rushed to go out there and get their spots in. This match didn't last long. It was just your basic, ordinary, run-of-the-mill tag team match with MJF and Wardlow versus Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy on night 1 of AEW Fighter Fest. And Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy ended up picking up the win over MJF and Wardlow in the first night of AEW Fighter Fest in a pretty rushed tag team match. This match was rushed. It didn't feel authentic to me. This match felt like Tony Khan told those guys, go out there, get your spots, and get this match over with. This match was absolutely rushed. There was no flow to this match. It felt like this match was absolutely rushed. And then we had a one-on-one women's match. This was the best women's match of the night on night 1 AEW Fighter Fest. This was the best women's match of the night. I really like this match between Hikaru Shida and Penelope Ford for the AEW Women's Championship. These two women had a great match, man. I enjoyed this women's match between Hikaru Shida and Penelope Ford tonight on Fighter Fest, night 1 for the AEW Women's Championship. These two women put on a good match. I really enjoyed it. This match didn't feel rushed. It felt genuine to me. It didn't feel like it was coming off as rushed or, just go out there and get it in and just get it over with. These women put on a really good match. It was a fun match to watch. Penelope Ford and Hikaru Shida absolutely put on a great women's match tonight for AEW. This was a good one-on-one women's match between Hikaru Shida and Penelope Ford in the first night of AEW Fighter Fest Night 1. These women put on a pretty good match. I thought it was a good match. I enjoyed it. I thought it was enjoyable. These two women absolutely went out there and had a good match. It was very enjoyable. I enjoyed it. So this was a really good match between Hikaru Shida and Penelope Ford on AEW Fyter Fest Night 1. These two women absolutely had a good match, and Hikaru Shida ends up retaining her AEW Women's Championship over Penelope Ford at AEW Fyter Fest Night 1. These women put on a good match. This match was absolutely fun to watch. I love this match. I will go back and watch this match again because I really liked it. It was a really good match between Penelope Ford and Hikaru Shida at AEW Fyter Fest on Night 1. These two women put on a really good match. And then we had Cody versus Jake Hager in a one-on-one match for the TNT Championship. This was the second best match of the night tonight at AEW Fyter Fest Night 1. This was the second best match of the night between Cody and Jake Hager tonight at AEW Fyter Fest Night 1. This was a really good match, man. Cody and Jake Hager absolutely went out there and destroyed each other and had a fantastic match tonight at AEW Fyter Fest on Night 1 for the TNT Championship. These two guys absolutely had a great match, man. This was a very enjoyable match between Cody and Jake Hager on Night 1 at AEW Fyter Fest. This match was absolutely great, man. I love this match, man. This match was absolutely the second best match of the night tonight at AEW Fyter Fest Night 1. These two guys absolutely left it all in the ring, and they absolutely had a great match, and they destroyed each other for the TNT Championship tonight at AEW Fight Fest. This was a great match, man. I absolutely love this match between Cody and Jake Hager tonight on AEW Fyter Fest and on Night 1. This was a good match, man. Cody and Jake Hager absolutely went out there and tore the house down and had the second best match of the night tonight on AEW Fyter Fest on Night 1 for the TNT Championship. These two guys absolutely went out there and completely had a great match. This was the second best match of the night on AEW Fyter Fest in my opinion. This match between Jake Hager and Cody tonight at AEW Fyter Fest was the second best match of the night. Both guys absolutely went out there and had a great match tonight at AEW Fyter Fest for the TNT Championship, and Cody ends up retaining his TNT Championship over Jake Hager. And then we had a vignette for Darby Allin. Darby Allin's cool. Darby Allin's one of my favorites on AEW. I'm a huge fan of Darby Allin, so we had a really awesome vignette for Darby Allin. That was really cool. And then we had Taz come out, cut a promo for Brian Cage. Taz is the heel manager for Brian Cage. Go figure. And Taz talks about how Brian Cage is going to beat Jon Moxley for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Taz talked about how Brian Cage was going to absolutely destroy Jon Moxley for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. So there you go. And then we had Private Party versus Santana and Ortiz. This was your basic run-of-the-mill tag team match. Again, I feel like this match was rushed as well. It felt like this match was just rushed. Go out there, get your spots in, and get the match over with. These tag team matches on AEW tonight for Fyter Fest, they felt rushed. They didn't have no genuine feel to them. They felt rushed. Go out there, get your spots in, and just get the match over with. And I didn't like this match between Private Party and Santana and Ortiz. I didn't like this match because it felt rushed. It didn't feel genuine to me. I didn't like it. This match just felt like Tony Khan told these guys, go out there, get your spots in, get this match over with. This match absolutely felt rushed as well. The same as the first match I told you guys about with Wardlow, MJF versus Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus. That tag team match felt rushed as well. And this match with Private Party versus Santana and Ortiz felt very rushed. It felt like Tony Khan just told those guys, go out there, hit your spots, and get this match over with. So I didn't really care about this match. It was what it was. A lot of high-flying stuff and a lot of high-flying moves in this match. A lot of just, whatever in this match. I didn't really care for it. It was what it was. And Private Party ends up picking up the win over Santana and Ortiz tonight at AEW Fyter Fest on night 1. So there you go. And then we had the main event tonight of AEW Fyter Fest, Hangman Page and Kenny Omega versus the Best Friends for the AEW Tag Team Championships. This main event was absolutely whatever. I didn't care about this match. This match felt absolutely rushed. I don't care. I want to see, tag team wrestling when it's slowed down. I don't want to see just go out there and do your spots and just do whatever to get the match over with. I don't want to see that. It felt like Tony Khan is telling his tag teams, go out there, get your spots in, and get the match over with. That's kind of the way it feels to me tonight for AEW Fyter Fest in these tag team matches. It felt like Tony Khan just told these guys, go out, get your spots in, and get the matches over with. That's kind of the way I felt about these tag team matches tonight at AEW Fyter Fest on night 1. And Hangman Page and Kenny Omega ended up picking up the win over Best Friends and retaining their AEW Tag Team Championships. So this was a whatever tag team match for the AEW Tag Team Championships in the main event of AEW Fyter Fest on night 1. This tag team match was whatever. I didn't really care for it. It felt rushed. It didn't feel like it had any genuine flow to it. So this main event was what it was. Hangman Page and Kenny Omega beat the Best Friends and retained their AEW Tag Team Championships tonight on AEW Fyter Fest on night 1. So if there are 2 matches, I would refer to you guys to go back and watch tonight at AEW Fyter Fest on night 1. Go back and watch Hikaru Shida versus Penelope Ford for the AEW Women's Championship. I think you guys will like that match. And go and watch Cody versus Jake Hager in the second best match of the night for the TNT Championship tonight at AEW Fyter Fest on night 1. Go back and watch both of those matches. I think you guys will enjoy them. Those were the 2 best matches tonight of AEW Fyter Fest on night 1. So overall, I'm going to give AEW Fyter Fest a 2 out of 10. Like I said, the 2 matches I liked was the Penelope Ford and Hikaru Shida match for the AEW Women's Championship. That match was very, very good. And I liked the second best match of the night between Cody and Jake Hager tonight at AEW Fyter Fest on night 1 for the TNT Championship. I liked that match. It was a very fun match to watch. So if there are 2 things, I would refer to you guys to go back and watch tonight at AEW Fyter Fest on night 1. Go back and watch the match between Penelope Ford and Hikaru Shida for the AEW Women's Championship. Go and watch that match, and go watch the second best match of the night between Cody and Jake Hager tonight at AEW Fyter Fest on night 1 for the TNT Championship. So overall, I'm giving AEW Fyter Fest night 1 a 2 out of 10. I'm giving it a 2. AEW Fyter Fest it didn't really do anything for me. The AEW Fyter Fest it didn't really do anything for me. I didn't really care for the show. NXT was way better. I like NXT better than I did AEW Fyter Fest night 1. I like the Great American Bash on NXT better than I did the AEW Fyter Fest on night 1. So I'm going to give AEW Fyter Fest night 1 a 2 out of 10. This show was it was alright. It wasn't that great of a show. So there you go. So guys, tell me what you guys thought about AEW Fyter Fest night 1 down in the comment section below. What did you guys think about AEW Fyter Fest night 1 tonight down in the comment section below? Tell me what you guys thought about AEW Fyter Fest tonight on night 1. Tell me what you guys thought about the show down below in the comment section. If you guys like this AEW Fyter Fest Review Night 1, hit that thumbs up. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that bell for all notifications. That way you guys won't miss an upload or a stream here on my channel. And thank you guys for watching this AEW Fyter Fest Night 1 review. I really do appreciate you guys watching. Anyway, guys, this is my AEW Fyter Fest Review Night 1 review. AEW Fyter Fest Night 1 was, it wasn't that great. I give it a 2 out of 10. It was a 2 out of 10 show overall for me. I like the Great American Bash on NXT tonight way better than I did the AEW Fyter Fest Night 1. So there you go. Tonight AEW was just a 2 out of 10 show. I did not enjoy it. It was what it was. So thank you guys for watching this AEW Fyter Fest Night 1 review. I love you guys. You guys have a great night. I'm out. Peace.